What's going on, guys, and welcome to another episode of Steve Pulaski Tries It, a show dedicated to the analysis and appreciation of the products we know, love, and consume. So here we go. Today, brand new item, fresh off the market, okay? Sorry I've been doing a lot of these Tries It videos. This is my first one in a couple months. I've been a little backlogged. Haven't really had much to try, to be honest with you. But today we are tackling the brand new Mountain Dew Dewshine. Okay, now what is Dewshine? Okay, your guess is as good as mine. I think it's pretty well known that Mountain Dew was created as a chaser. It was created as a drink to mix with a lot of alcoholic beverages. It was particularly a whiskey chaser, if I'm not mistaken, too. And it also had that, like, sweetness and that, like, that little bite, that citrus bite that, like, you sometimes get in moonshine, okay? At least that's what I've read. So what Dewshine is it's, from what I guess, a variety of Mountain Dew. It's non-alcoholic. First and foremost, it states it right on the bottle, which I'll show you guys in a minute. It's not an alcoholic beverage, okay? Because it could be misleading to some. I remember when they came out with Stella Artois cider. I remember when they were Cidre, it was the way they positioned it confused people. Like, they would put it in the chip out. It was a 4-pack just like this, but it was an alcoholic cider, and a lot of people were confused. They didn't know that it was a cider, even though Stella Artois is a beer. You know what I mean? It's a Belgian beer. A lot of people didn't know that the cider was alcoholic because of the way that the stores were positioning it and the way they were marketing it. So this is indeed non-alcoholic, though, and it comes in 4-pack bottles. I don't have the price on this. I'll have to go back and check the receipt. I cannot remember how much this was, but I saw it at the store and at my local Jewel-Osco, and apparently, like I said, they're coming out all over the place and whatnot. So, like I said, 4-pack bottles. Grab a cold one here. I took this is the one warm one. I put 3 in the cooler, so I just want to take them out just to show you guys the pack design and everything. The bottle's interesting. Okay, it's a clear bottle for one. It's got like this, it is a decal. It is indeed a decal, but it's got like this texture to it that makes it look like it was painted on. So that's pretty interesting. It's got it up here too, and it says right there, non-alcoholic. Right on this camera's got poor focus, but it says non-alcoholic right on the front, made with real sugar. It's got that the old I don't know what they would call these people. I like the kind of guys that would, like, you know, during the gold rush, you know, look for gold in California. I'm explaining it really strange. Like, I can't think of what they would call these kind of people, but that's the old Mountain Dew logo on the throwbacks. You remember seeing it. It was in the original Mountain Dew. God, it's gonna bug me the whole video. I can't remember. A prospector, I think. A prospector. That's what it is. Finally, but also though, we'll do the nutrition facts, I guess, right now. Like I said, clear bottle. Very nice, very slick, different from Mountain Dew. A lot of soda doesn't come in clear glass bottles. This is actually marketed more like craft soda, like a Jones soda or something like that. You know, craft soda, independent soda makers. That's how this is, like, the package looks, and that's how this is kind of designed right here. Because usually the only 2 kind of sodas that come in glass bottles are craft sodas and Mexican sodas. But anyway, though, 160 calories, 42 grams of total carbohydrates, 42 grams of sugar as well. So there you go. I brought down my bottle opener, my Labatt Blue Light bottle opener. This thing's older than hell. Screwed that up. Labatt Blue Light, Labatt Blue. Screwed that one up. But apparently these are twist-offs as indicated by the cap. And you can see the cap's got that little prospector guy on it. It is a twist-off cap, though, so do it the old way. No, a little tighter than normal. Alright, so there we go. So, let's pour it right here in the Chivas Regal glass. Keep it classy. There we are. Almost looks like seltzer or tonic water. Guess I'll just put this right up front and center. There you are. There we go. Yeah, it looks a lot like I don't know if I want to say ginger ale, but it looks like seltzer water or tonic water. That's really what it looks like. Club soda, you know, clear, Sprite-like, you know, or Sprite-like texture or whatnot. Very carbonated. Have a smell. Very citrusy. Almost got a hint of ginger in there too. Kind of like a more like lemon lime ginger ale. That's kind of like what's coming through the nose right here. Let's see if it follows the nose. Cheers. Try it out. Okay. Not bad. Well, first off, moonshine traditionally, like I said, if you're getting like the Copperhead Road, the backwoods moonshine, that kind of moonshine is like ethanol. It's very strong, very pungent taste. Definitely not appetizing at all. Whereas like the Midnight Moon, Great American Moonshine, like the what's the other one? There's one more I can't think of. One more popular brand like Fly or something, some kind of moonshine or whatever. That kind of moonshine, they've added flavors to it to make it a little bit sweeter, more palatable. This, as far as you can compare it to moonshine, like I said, it's very sweet, okay? It's got a lot of sweetness to it. It's lighter than normal Mountain Dew. And I think that's because this is also made with real sugar. I think this could almost be like Mountain Dew Throwback in a way. This could pretty much be Mountain Dew Throwback because they're making it with real sugar. It doesn't have that real overwhelming stickiness of like regular Mountain Dew because of the high fructose corn syrup. It doesn't have that. It has a lot more of a smoother sweetness to it rather than like this really sticky sweetness that you can't get out of your mouth once you drink it. You know what I mean? That's the problem with high fructose corn syrup. And like I said, I've cut down a lot of my soda drinking recently, mainly because of the fact that like I'm not a big fan of the overwhelming sweetness of it too, and it's a lot of sugar as well. So I haven't phased it out of my system entirely. I've been drinking a little bit more diet soda, but as far as like number one soda I drink is RC. I've down to like 2, maybe 3 a week, and I used to be like almost a 12-pack a week on that alone. But whatchamacallit, this isn't bad though. Like I said, it's a lot, trying to find the words for it. It's a lot smoother. It's definitely not sickeningly sweet, but it's also not that different too. That's the other thing I gotta say about this too. It's not that different, okay? It's got a citrus kick to it, and it says naturally and artificially flavored, but there's really not a lot to differentiate from this and regular Mountain Dew. The thing about Mountain Dew is its varieties are very clear. Like, you have different flavors, okay? You have Typhoon, you have Whiteout, you have Voltage, you have Code Red, you have Livewire, you had the Dark Knight Dark Berry, you know what I mean? You had a variety of different flavors that were distinct, and you could tell, like, okay, this one tastes like this one has more of a, this kind of a taste, and so on and so forth. My personal favorite is Mountain Dew Code Red, but I digress. The thing with this, though, is that, like, there's nothing really distinct about it. It feels like Mountain Dew Throwback, and that's about all I can say. I don't really know what they're trying to go for with this Dewshine. You know what I mean? Like, if it's not alcoholic, then what are they trying to make it? You know what I mean? Like, what's the big catch with this? What, you know what I mean? They're doing it. My guess is they're doing it entirely for nostalgia purposes. They're doing it entirely to, capture a market that thrives on nostalgia, good old-fashioned ways and whatnot, and that's what they're trying to do. Whereas with this, excuse me, it'll tickle. It says right here, it'll tickle your innards. That's what it's doing to me right now. Whatchamacallit. With that though, it's not that original, you know what I mean? There's nothing here that like screams innovative. Like, I'm gonna buy this, and keep in mind too, it's a 4-pack as well. You're not getting a 12-pack or a 6-pack. It's a 4-pack. It's made more along, like I said before, like craft soda. So you're getting less. But you know what I mean? You're not getting less of something that's like really good and real. You know what I mean? You're getting less of something that's just like, okay, whatever. You know what I mean? It's something new, but it's at the same time, I don't really think it is. I don't think there's much here to really be distinct. I'd be interested in hearing like a marketer for this. Like, tell me why this is so different from regular Mountain Dew. You know what I mean? And Mountain Dew Throwback for that matter too. Because from what my standpoint is, it's Mountain Dew with real sugar. That's what it is. And maybe just a little bit of a lighter kick, but I think that comes more from the real sugar rather than like any kind of recipe change. Out of 4 stars, I'm giving Dewshine 2.5. I like it. I don't think it's a particularly bad drink, but I do think that there's no real differences between this and regular Mountain Dew. So thank you guys for watching and for subscribing. Thank you for being patient with the Steve Pulaski Tries It. Do not forget to check out my film reviews at stevethemovieman.proboards.com, influxmagazine.com, or thebaconation.com. Links will all be below. Please support my reviews. I try to do at least 1 or 2 every day. Thank you for spreading the word. I dearly appreciate it. Have a good one.